Hey, this is that week that a week from today is Christmas. So between now and the next time we see each other, it'll be, Santa Claus coming and all of that. And I know it'll get real busy. So I always thank you for the little bit of time we spend together, but more so today because I know there's a lot pulling at you. You're going to probably be out to a store or having to do some sort of online shopping, and we released a PSA, or a public service announcement. Me and the sheriff, you should see that coming up over the Facebook and Instagram and all of that stuff. It really is an important situation, not so much for anybody that would be viewing this, but maybe for your kids or for your neighbors or somebody, a loved one, because the vast majority of our theft is tied with drug addiction. But there's still a part of it that's sort of done on a game, and a lot of that porch piracy maybe falls into that category, or shoplifting, and sort of to tie in with what we talked about last week with collateral effects and the video. What you're seeing is the most that you can pull for shoplifting is 30 days. And chances are you're not even going to pull that much for stealing a small amount of stuff, gum, or a drink, or grabbing something off of someone's porch. It may be 0 to 30 days. What the sheriff and I wanted to push out, especially through that PSA, is that it may not be a lot of time, but the time that you're going to be spending the next 30 days, the next 7 days, is going to include Christmas Eve, and it's going to include Christmas, and it's going to include New Year's, and all of those things that people expect you to be at, or expect your kid to be at. Well, they're out at with all of these family gatherings. They're still at J. Reuben Long. So that is it's not necessarily the amount of time, but it's what time of year this is. Another thing, and to tie back in with the collateral effects, when you're photographed, there are people that get up every day, maybe some of you, that look at the J. Reuben Long website just to see all of the new people that were put in overnight. And invariably it'll be somebody's nephew or somebody's niece or someone's son or daughter or stepchild. I wish that we could avoid all of that. That is an amount of embarrassment that we really would do better for not having. But invariably there's going to be so many people that are arrested, and good people, going in there, maybe on a dare, maybe on a bet, or maybe, on some sort of comedic routine. That is a terrible way to get a punchline, because that's always there. Until you go through a process known as expungement, which we'll talk about later, or erasal, it'll always be up there on that J. Reuben Long website. So for an 18-year-old kid that goes and shoplifts or porch pirates or whatever, petty larceny, that's going to remain on their record until it is erased. Fortunately, misdemeanors can be erased, but until then, it's going to be there. And even when we have it erased, it'll be erased from J. Reuben Long, and it'll be erased from the county's websites in the states. But you can't make television stations or any second or third dairy people take those photographs down. So when you and I were younger, Without the internet, people would forget about that. Some stupid mistake that you may have made at 19. It's always there now. It's always, someone's captured it on a screenshot, and it's just really and truly not worth it. So it was a little bit humorous, the PSA that we put out, but the collateral effects of it and the timing of having to serve that sentence, there's nothing at all funny about it. You miss a Christmas party to stay in jail, and you're never going to live that down. So to the extent that you can, push that message out there to other people, so that I would love to have the whole Christmas weekend with no one being arrested. I know that's not going to happen, but it's something that we can all strive for, especially if people are doing it just to carry out a prank. It's too good of a time of year to have to worry about involving law enforcement. So have a great week, and I will see you back after Christmas.